Good morning, welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some mostly cloudy conditions across the region this morning, seeing some cold temperatures to start today, but in early December expecting some cold weather across the region. Saw some lows last night in the mid-20s across the peninsula. Going to see temperatures warm today in the upper 40s, so a little bit below average for this time of year, but we'll see that start to reverse towards more warming across the region for Friday into Saturday into Sunday, looking for temperatures above normal for the next 3 days. And we'll see some cooler weather move back in for the beginning of next week. Overall today, tranquil weather in store. We'll see some slightly breezy southwesterly winds this afternoon, possibly gusting as high as 19 to 20 knots, but shouldn't see a wind advisory. No chance of precipitation or lightning today, so looking like good conditions in general. Our sounding from this morning, freezing level at the surface, we see our winds out of the northwest around 15 to 25 knots in the low levels and increasing up to about 50 to 60 knots in the mid levels, and seeing a jet across the region out of the northwest at 101 knots at 25,000 feet. Our current surface analysis, we have a weak boundary or weak disturbance across the southern portions of Pennsylvania into the northeast states. It's moving north of our region. That's going to give us the cloud cover across the region today, mainly in the mid and upper levels. Seeing a few reports of some light snow across southern and southeastern Pennsylvania this morning, but nothing farther south than that. We're just seeing some cloud cover across the region, but are seeing a little bit of winter weather across southeastern Pennsylvania this morning. And taking a look at our current radar imagery real quickly here, you can see we do have a little bit of some light snow or some light rain across northern Delaware as well as southeastern Pennsylvania this morning. Overall, across our region, dry conditions expected and just some cloud cover across the region. Then taking a look at the satellite imagery, you can see that bit of thicker cloud cover across that area I've mentioned before, seeing some mid-level clouds moving through our area. But overall today, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions across the region. And taking a look at the European model for the next few days here, you can see here we do have high pressure building in the region for Friday into Saturday. Good conditions expected. And then for Sunday, we'll see an area low pressure start to develop across the mid-Atlantic, move into the northeast states, associated with a strong cold front that's going to move through the area on Sunday. We'll see some warm conditions ahead of that, but rainy weather expected pretty much all day Sunday, especially when it's moving in the late morning. Past that point, looking like rain likely. Going to see a good amount of rainfall with this system as well, most likely around an inch or possibly up to an inch and a half. Most models are showing a good amount of rainfall across the area. And we'll see some windy conditions as well, some stronger winds ahead of this area low pressure and the cold front, as well as some breezy conditions behind that. So for a fairly unsettled day on Sunday, and we'll also have a slight chance of a thunderstorm, it looks like right now. So some different weather moving through on Sunday, and then Monday we'll see high pressure building back into the region, some breezy conditions, cooler weather for Monday and Tuesday, and it looks like high pressure should build across the region for the early to middle portion of next week. And looking at the risk chart for the day, we'll see green chart across the board, high of 48, low tonight of 35. Southwesterly winds 8 to 13 knots, gust to 19 knots this afternoon. Then light winds in general, less than 5 knots overnight. Could see some patchy fog across the agricultural fields tonight, but overall, not expecting any sealing issues tomorrow morning. As far as the 24-hour terminal forecast goes, we'll see that mid-level cloudiness in the region today, seeing anywhere from those partly to mostly cloudy skies in general, and then overnight we'll see just some serious cloudiness with some filtered sunshine by tomorrow morning. Our tides are about a half to 1 foot above normal. Look at Friday and Saturday, green charts across the board. Friday, partly cloudy with light winds, high 58. Friday night, mostly clear to partly cloudy, low 42. And for Saturday, partly cloudy, mild, slightly breezy, high 60 degrees. So for the next 7 days, we'll see those cooler temperatures today at 48, 58 on Friday, 60 on Saturday, 65 on Sunday with the rain likely and windy conditions. Then Monday we go back towards seasonable averages, a high around 50, partly cloudy skies and breezy weather. And then Tuesday into Wednesday we'll see temperatures once again around seasonable averages. 48 on Tuesday, 53 on Wednesday, seeing some overnight lows below freezing for both Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:15 at 10 a.m.